Good evening everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play of Pokemon Sleep. We're gonna hop right into the main session. There is no nap, although I have crossed Master 1, which is my point where I start considering the naps here. And so I'll probably do some naps tomorrow and for the rest of the week. And I've actually been quite lucky with the triggers on the Wigglytuff today. And one thing I noticed, obviously I should have mentioned or noticed this at some point in time, but the Wigglytuff is an energy down nature. And so even at a 100% sleep score, it starts off at like 88%. And that's a little bit of a problem at times, especially now that we are not quite up to the standard of a healer that we need. So we'll have a look at that at the end of this video when we do the team review. Alright, we have a Charmeleon, a new sleep style, not bad. I also see a Wobbuffet over there, which is not good. And a Rattata apparently, but we can zoom over after we've appreciated this new sleep style of Charmeleon. Alright, yeah, there's the Rattata. Well, I guess it's a new sleep style, at least it helps towards the sleep style dex goal, so that's something. And I guess we'll spend 2 seconds on Wobbuffet in this game and then just wonder if it's ever going to get another buff. It's in the name. And then we have a Mareep. I have recently invested in a second Ampharos on my primary account. I'm tempted to send the Mareep candy here to myself. But we'll just have to see what the better candy overall is. Now, a lot of you guys that are on the friend list here are free to play, so in that case, I would assume that maybe the Charmeleon or the Rattata would be better candy, but at this point, I think it's going to be the Pikachu. And then it's going to be curious to see which one of these are hungry, if any. I don't think there was a hungry bonus during these 2 weeks, but at the very least, we were promised some encounters of the new Pokemon. I don't think we've seen too many of those, unfortunately. But yeah, I've had the same issue actually on my main account too, which is at Full Gold Power Plant, so I guess these Pokemon are just rare. Alright, and then we have collected the remaining couple sleep styles. And let's see if any of these are hungry. Alright, it seems like the Rattata was actually from the instance. I forgot, yes. I don't care too much about Rattata in this game. Let's see it. Oh, the Pikachu is hungry. That's a bit of a problem because it is a berry specialist and Raichu right now is pretty strong. So overall, not really looking for Eradicate. Probably not even a Rattata. I just used the instance for the mission. Don't care too much about the Rattata. Could potentially be interested in a Mareep at some point, but not really. There are not enough seeds to go around. And in that case, the only real alternative here is the Pikachu, which is hungry, which requires 7 points to befriend, which means that bonus biscuit is going to be nice. And we have something to review today, which is always nice. And so starting tomorrow, we can see we have 6 encounters here. I hit Master 1 today, so that should mean there should be potentially, 8 spawns tomorrow. I'm not quite sure where the exact limit goes, but we're going to change the picture here to Pikachu. A very strong candy to send to your friend list, almost no matter what. And for the most part, people will either have a Raichu at this point, or leveling up a Pichu, or want one. And even if people are not even interested in the Raichu, Halloween is coming up. Halloween hat Pikachu could be interesting. Rash is trash on the berry specialist. That is ingredients up, main skill chance down. Big oof on the Pikachu. Don't care too much about the ingredient list, but the mixed set is perfectly fine. No bear finding. We have research EXP bonus, inventory, ingredient finding M, which stacks well, unfortunately, with that nature. So we can just quickly bring up the Raichu in that widget. And actually, if we pop quickly into the expansion, just so we can showcase how bad this is, we can do Raichu. And we can, yeah, this was from, oops, not no, but none. This was from a review I did a couple days ago. Let's see. Yeah, that was the rash nature. And what we're interested here is that ingredient rate. And it had ingredient M. That is awful. 36.5% on the ingredient rate. Oh man. And actually, you kind of care about that skill on Raichu because it's so fast that it can do a bit of something at some point if you have it on your team all day, every day anyway. And I can also mention I've done a bit of a simplification in the widget here today. And so I hope you guys don't mind, but I've decided to remove some excess numbers here. So these are actually rounded numbers at this point. 3.2, 22.4. I'm not going to go to the length of not having any decimals, at the very least not on the skill rate, but I'm actually tempted to round up that percent on the ingredient rate, so we just have two numbers to remember. I, for one, try to memorize all of these, so yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Should we round up the ingredient rate too? I don't think it makes all that big a difference, so let's have a look at the team now, because obviously having an energy down nature on a healing Pokemon is a bit of a problem early on, and I think that has been my main issue. My long naps and that nature, and so essentially the whole team just suffers from it. So I mean, long term it won't be a problem at all, because when the healer's on the team anyway, it's gonna stack up a lot of energy, oftentimes just living at 100% as you switch around your members and all that. So yeah, Wigglytuff and the Totodile here both have energy recovery down. And you can see even on a good day like this, where most of the team here, 91, properly healed, not bad. And you have this Wigglytuff that is having some issues. So hopefully by the time I reach level 50 here and I sub-skill see that speed, probably not going to notice it. But right now it's a little bit of a punch in the stomach when I do naps on top, because it starts at 88%. So it has like 6% to go or 8% to go, something like that by the time like all things are said and done. So yeah, that Pikachu is probably going in the bin. I forgot to give it a nickname, but yeah, let's put on an incense for tomorrow. We can do, it would be interesting with an Aeron. How about that? I'll catch an Aeron and we can review it, even if I have to spend some Poke Biscuits. But yeah, I think actually I'm gonna cut it short here today. Hope you guys are having a good event week, and then starting tomorrow for the rest of the week, we're gonna do some naps. So hopefully we'll find some targets, because an off chance hungry Pikachu is not a whole lot, but we do these daily, and sometimes they're a hit, other times they're not. So that's just the name of the game. Thank you for watching, everyone.